What's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Hope you are all well. Welcome to more MLB The Show franchise. Yankees versus Rays at Yankee Stadium. Should be a good one. Robbie Ray versus Shane McClanahan. Couple of southpaws. Yankees took 2 of 3 from the Cubs after taking 2 of 3 from the Twins on the road. Meanwhile, in real life, the Yankees won 3-2. The Rangers lost 2-1 in overtime because they just it's a shame. They played better probably about 45 minutes of the game than Carolina, and it feels like game 1 against Pittsburgh all over again, but Carolina is a lot better than Pittsburgh. So anyway, McClanahan versus Robbie Ray. Let's get it going. See if we can get 3 games in tonight. Definitely 2, of course, but ooh, I gotta mute the TV so you guys don't get no feedback. No feedback there. Bang. TV muted. The Rays are 33-33. We are 50-17. The pen is pretty much good to go. Everybody's set, and everybody's pretty well rested after. Everybody's pretty well rested after a day off before the Rays got to town. Let's see. LeMahieu, Lindor, Garcia, Hicks, Matt Olson, Bobby Witt, Jacob Stallings. We're actually going to give Cody the day off, put in Conforto, who does well against lefties. What's up, Matt? How's it going? And we'll have him play in left field. And so Cody will get the day off against the southpaw McClanahan. With Toro getting the start yesterday against the lefty, Olson will stay in the lineup. But we will also move up Bobby Witt. No, we'll keep Olson there in the 5-hole. Witt will bat 6th, Stallings 7th, Conforto 8th, and Jason Dominguez will bat 9th. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, Toro's hot. So is Cabrera, but Cabrera does not hit as well against lefties, so he'll stay on the bench as much as I would love. And the one thing is Lindor actually hits lefties very well. But let's go. Let's do it to it. Let's see what happens here. Stallings starting to snap out of a slump with 3 home runs in his last 2 games. So Yankees won tonight. Rangers lost in a heartbreaking fashion, as always. It's always heartbreaking. Yankees are 17 games ahead of Tampa Bay. Robbie Ray making his 14th start of the year. Got pulled early from his last start in the 3rd inning after a minor hand strain. What's up, Derek? How's it going? Ray, though, 9-2, a 1.32 ERA, a whip at .88. About 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and well under less than a hit per inning, as Wander Franco, 4 homers, 15 RBIs, 236 average. Switch hitting shortstop will lead off, and we are underway as there's a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Yeah, Darkstroke, completely agree. If that was, the Rangers needed to win tonight. If the Rangers won tonight, I'd say this series is going at least 7. But that's the thing. Carolina can play crap hockey for 45 minutes, as this has popped up to shallow right. LeMahieu has the angle, makes the catch one away, and still came out with the win. So, what are you talking about, Cotter? As Wander Franco popped up, we saw Yandy Diaz be next, Randy Rosarena, Brandon Lowe, Mike Zunino, Austin Meadows, Nathaniel Lowe at first. Kevin Kiermaier, I think, in center. I missed the rest of that. We've been saying it all along, Cotter. I've been saying it since the beginning of the playoffs. I've been saying it for weeks, that the Rangers will probably lose to you in the 2nd round. So no need to put the salt in the wound there, buddy. All right, show some class. I know that you're a Carolina fan, and that's kind of beyond you, but Rangers played better for 45 minutes. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They couldn't get past Ronta for whatever reason. And Infante. It's Infante in right, Kiermaier in center. So, that misses Lowe 1-0. And yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Capo Caco had plenty of opportunities as that's a base hit to left to end that game, go up 2-0. He missed the net a couple of times. He buried, I think Hedel hit Ronta's freaking skate. Some nights you have puck luck, some nights you don't. And that's the same thing too, right? The kick save that Shesterkin made went right back to Aho. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Stallings. Going to second, though. Oh, and Stallings, a bad throw, so that'll advance on a wild pitch. No, Cotter, that's a smart play by Ian Cole. That's what you're supposed to do in overtime is get the puck to the net. It's just a bad deflection. And again, you guys had puck luck. That happens. That happens. Right? That's hockey, man. It's a tough loss. But we know Carolina's the better team. And like I said, Carolina's probably winning the East. It should be Carolina versus Colorado. I made that prediction weeks ago. Weeks ago. As this is through the right side, that's going to be a base hit. Garcia took a weird angle, firing home. The throw is not in time. It's an RBI single as Yandy Diaz scores. So a base hit, a wild pitch, then an RBI single by Arozarena, and it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Doesn't matter who scores. This is the playoffs, Cotter. Sometimes you need unlikely heroes in a playoff series. As Brandon Lowe hitting .232, 7 homers, 27 RBIs. That misses outside 1-1. I also said that knowing Ronta as a Ranger fan, Ronta has the ability to do what he did tonight. As a hit and run is on, that's pulled foul, 1 and 2. So, it is what it is, but, you know, that's fouled off still 1 and 2 to Brandon Lowe. He's actually hurt in real life. This is fouled back and out of play. Lowe making Robbie Ray work. 1-0 Tampa here early as that's way outside. Gets away from Stallings, but Arozarena actually stays put. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a changeup. 2 away. There's a strike in the outside corner. 0-1. Zunino hitting a .186, 7 homers, 18 RBIs. As there's a strike, 0-2. Misses inside with the slider, 1-2. So Ray's struggling a bit here, the 1-2. Oh, and the umpire not giving him the call. I think the curveball fooled the umpire as much as it did Zunino. But he gets him on the fastball, very next pitch, strike 3. But the Rays score first. Randy Arozarena, an RBI single. We go bottom 1. Yankees down 1-0. No, I don't think he's going to be gone, Darkstroke. I think the Rangers are going to try and figure out a way to extend him. It's hard. It's really hard because he is only, 21 years old? But the kid line played great tonight overall. They had the only goal. Shane McClanahan making his 14th start of the year, a 6-3 record, a 3.07 ERA, a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. You know, but he's done this before. You know, I mean, that happens to everybody, though. It's just a shame because he had the empty net. He had it, and he choked. As you see there, LeMahieu hits much better at Yankee Stadium. A little more pop on the road, but overall, 273, 9 homers, 27 RBIs. McClanahan, a fastball, slider, curveball, circle change pitcher. As LeMahieu skies one to right center field and fairly deep. Catch is made there by Infante, 1 away. So you look now at the Yankee starting lineup. LeMahieu's followed by Lindor, Avi Garcia, Aaron Hicks, Matt Olson, Bobby Whitt Jr., Jacob Stallings, Michael Conforto in left, and Jason Dominguez batting ninth and playing in center. Yeah, it doesn't matter who scores. You know, again, it matters who puts the biscuit in the basket. Lindor, 10 homers, 29 RBIs, a 300 batting average. As this one smacked to right, fairly deep, and again, Infante, though, has a beat on it, makes the catch, 2 away. Sorry for being a little short with you there, Cotter, but there's no need for stupid comments either, as Avi Garcia, 330 average, 15 homers, 28 RBIs. As this is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. And hey, by the way, everybody, do me a favor, check out my most recent TikTok, where I kind of do a quick thing about this Mega Man shirt that I got. A little 15-second thing. Need to get them views up. As this is to the left side and through for a base hit. So a shift-beating single for Avi Garcia. Now over 1,000 career hits. I'd actually miscounted last game. Dylan, I literally just went over this with Cotter. Yeah, you guys had some puck luck there late. You guys had some puck luck. You know, we hit Ronta's skate and it kicked away. You guys hit Shesterkin's skate there and it went right back to Aho and he was able to bury it. You know, and then Ian Cole gets a good deflection goal. You know, it took a weird bounce. And that happens. You had puck luck. But yeah, you guys played like crap for 45 minutes. We were the better team, but we could never seem to get that second goal. And because of that, we let you hang around, and that's that. So, Canes in 5. I said it, though. I've been saying it for weeks. As that misses high and inside 1 and 2. You know, I've been saying it for weeks that Carolina is the better team, right? They should win this series, and they should win the East, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. But the Rangers, they got to bounce back on Friday. But it felt a lot like swing and a miss, strike 3. It felt a lot like Game 1 against Pittsburgh. The Rangers played the better game for the majority, more than the majority of the game. But Carolina took advantage of the couple of opportunities they had, and they lost in overtime. Again. So, yes, so I'm sorry, Dylan. My frustration as a fan is coming through here. So, yeah, I apologize if I'm a little short with everybody. And Dark Stroke, well, Luis Hill, there it is. Tommy John surgery is going to probably be needed, so what are you going to do? Now you can't even trade him. It'll be a 1-0 to Austin Meadows, as this one popped foul and out of play, 1-1. So, Yankees won 3-2, though. Yeah, well, at this point, I'll definitely say this, Dark Stroke. I'd rather see Dominguez than Aaron Hicks. At this point, I'm done with Hicks. I've given up on Hicks. It's done, as Olsen makes the catch on the foul line, 1 away. At this point, let Dominguez play center, and let Hicks be a switch-hitting bat off the bench. That's it, and spell somebody at this point. Nate Lowe, 278, 11 homers, 26 RBIs. I guess they traded him back from Texas, as that's a Trek swing strike 0-1. Yeah, it looks like the Rays took him back, so as now this one, loop to right, long run for Garcia, makes the basket catch for the second out of the inning. Yeah, at this point, call up Dominguez, and I'm sorry, but Aaron Hicks, I'm done. I'm done with him. It's Kevin Kiermaier, 201 average, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. But at least the Yankees won tonight 3-2. Those 3 first-run innings held up by Cole, 2 runs and 7 innings pitched. And then Clay Holmes, the 2-inning save. Honestly, at this point, to me, it's closer by committee. I'd rather have Clay Holmes out there than Aroldis Chapman. As that misses low 3-1. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right, Darkstroke. At this point, even him drawing the occasional walk isn't worth it, as Kiermaier draws the 2-out walk. And that brings up the rookie Diego Infante. So, and there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. So a rare walk from Robbie Ray. There's a strike in the outside corner, now 0-2. He looks lost at the plate, Darkstroke. I'm with you. At this point, I'm on board with you. I'm done. If you can't hit against Baltimore, I'm sorry, you're done. As that's grounded to LeMahieu. He goes to first, and we go bottom 2, 1-0 Tampa Bay.
Leading up for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Matt Olson hitting .306, 17 homers, 39 RBIs. getting the rare start against the lefty. The first pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, like, as that misses inside 1-1, I don't think anybody's going to take Hicks's contract, even if only $10 million a year. The Yankees might throw in some money, maybe get a reliever or a prospect back for him. And yeah, call up Dominguez. Let Dominguez be out there. Let him platoon with Lecastro. Let Dominguez learn at the big league level. He's the next Juan Soto. Let's see it. The next Mickey Mantle. Let's see it. Let's go. It'll be a 1-2 now. As this one is hammered to dead center field. Matt Olson. Goodbye, baseball. And we are knotted at one on the monster home run by Olson. His 18th of the year, RBI number 40. And the Yankees have tied it up here in the bottom of the second. Matt Olson, let's look at the StatCast. That's not StatCast. Give me some numbers. 423, 104, almost beyond the Yankee bullpen. Holy cow. As now Bobby Whitt steps up to the plate.
The third baseman, Bobby Whitt
Checked his swing, 1-0. Maybe, Ray, maybe. We'll see what happens, man, as Bobby Witt, 6 homers, 13 RBIs, a 238 average. The 1-0. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. As this one fouled back out of play, 1-2. Now swing and a miss, strike 3, and Witt's struggles continue, 1 away. That brings up Jacob Stallings, hitting .231, starting to heat back up, 13 homers, 27 RBIs. Hammers this one to center field. It'll get down for a base hit. So Stallings, with himself another base hit, is the average starting to climb up. I believe that makes him 5 for his last 9. It brings up Michael Conforto, Magic Mike, 15 homers, 23 RBIs, a .316 average. Fouls a fastball back out of play, 0-1. Just a little late on that heater, right down Broadway. And McClanahan really missed his spot. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-2. Stallings, terrible, abysmal speed off of first. He's not going anywhere. Swing and a miss, strike 3, climbing the ladder was McClanahan, and Conforto could not catch up, as I believe that one hit 99. Yes, it did. And now that brings up Jason Dominguez hitting .364. Ball's carrying to left tonight, and Dominguez is going to chop this to short. Franco goes the short way, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees tie it up. Matt Olson, his 19th of the year. And it's 1-1. Of course, my phone blowing up after the Ranger game. So, excuse me as I tell everybody to leave me alone. Wander Franco, 0 for 1, will lead off here in the top of the third. There's a strike, 0-1. Fortunately, in Game 2, there will be no stream on Friday. There's going to be no stream on Friday anyway, so... As this is chopped up the middle, LeMahieu makes the play, backhands, fires the first, and just got Franco 1 away. Yandy Diaz 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Came around the wild pitch, then a Rosarena single. Takes a strike, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Now this one hammered the left center field and deep. Dominguez going back. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch in the alley for the second out of the inning. I'm not trading for Juan Soto. No. Randy Arozarena 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. No, let him hit free agency. As that misses outside 1-1. I mean, how much more time is left on Juan Soto's deal? As this one is ripped to left center field, and Arozarena has absolutely gotten Ray's number tonight, as he's going to have himself a double. Oh, he's going for third. He is going to be in there with a 2-out triple. His third of the year. And that brings up Brandon Lowe as Dominguez missed the cutoff man. Stallings blocks it nicely, 1-0. And no, I'll just wait for him to be a free agent. Especially if we don't re-sign Judge. That misses low, 2-0. Lowe struck out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike there at the knees, 2-1. No, I'm not trading for him, as that's going to be a base hit up the middle. Arozarena will walk home, and it's 2-1 Tampa Bay as they retake the lead here in the third.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino now 0 for 1, also a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. Now this one popped up foul on the right field line, 1-1. Now this one ripped on the left field line. It's going to be a base hit. Conforto will cut it off in the corner, and Lowe will stay at second, so it's a long single for Zunino.
Now batting,
Yeah, the Yankees could give him that. Austin Meadows 0 for 1, takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is chopped foul, 0-2. Well, it depends on what he wants after this. This is chopped to second. LeMahieu there fires the first, and that'll do it for the top of the third. But Tampa Bay pushes another run across. Brandon Lowe with the RBI single. The end of 2.5. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Let's see if Judge can keep this up the whole year, Rays, David. But I'm going to say this. If he wants like a 10-year, $400 million deal, I'm sorry. That to me, that's just mind-boggling. That's nuts. Or 9 years, 360 or whatever. I think that's insane. As LeMahieu 0 for 1 with a fly out.
the second baseman, DJ.
I still don't understand how somebody spits at a $30 million a year contract. As that misses high, 1-0 to LeMahieu. Now that misses outside, 2-0. The 2-0 to DJ. Popped foul back out of play, 2-1. Well, and that's the thing, Darkstroke, is that, like, will the Yankees, will they meet in the middle and he'll get, like, $33 million a year? As that misses inside 3-1, Lindor on deck. Right? Like, I don't know. Look, folks, there's a legit chance that Judge is the MVP this year. As that misses inside ball 4, LeMahieu will take a leadoff walk, and then the Yankees let him walk. There's a legit chance that happens. As you see Lindor hitting better at home. Part of that is also Yankee Stadium and Citi Field. So a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third. Lindor had a very nice game yesterday. He's going to smack this one to center field. And oh, it's going to get down for a base hit. A diving try out there in center by Kiermaier. But it was able to sink enough. Uh-oh, and it looks like Kiermaier may have hurt something in his abs. He'll probably miss just this series, though. Brett Phillips goes into center field now. And that brings up Avi Garcia, who's 1 for 1 with a single. 2 on, no one outs, bottom third. Yankees down 2-1, and Garcia, this could be 2. Oh, no, it's going to get through for a base hit. LeMahieu will hold at third, a wide turn there. And it'll be bases full of Yankees. Yeah, that's okay, Ray. It's Ray's David. Like, I mean, it's they'll take it down super easy, man. It's not gonna call. Trust me, they'll save a lot more money on that. Aaron Hicks 0 for 1. Bases full of Yankees. Speed gets better as you go around the bases, and Hicks takes one high, 1-0. He struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0, popped foul and out of play, 1-1. Hicks 12 for his last 31, 291 overall. That's in the dirt, blocked by Zunino. Everyone stays put, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Hicks. Smacked foul and out of play, 2-2. The 2-2, outside, 3-2. Olsen on deck. It'll be a full count to Hicks. And this one fouled back out of play, still 3-2. Just missed that curveball. Wind carrying to left. And Hicks is going to get himself a base hit. 1 run will score. They're waving home Lindor. Here's the throw home. It's not in time. It's a 2 RBI single for Hicks. And the Yankees take the lead 3-2. Aaron Hicks strokes a single to center field. And with Phillips out there now, he does not have as good an arm as Kiermaier. So 2 runs score, 2 still on, and nobody's still out here in the bottom of the third for Olsen, who homered in his last at-bat last inning. Takes one high now, 1-0. Yeah, he can't do that in real life, Darkstroke. That's the truth. Hicks worked the count full, got a pitch he could handle, and then smacked it to center. The 1-0 to Olsen. Swing and a miss late on a fastball there, 1-1. Olsen is a double play candidate, as you see there, 11 DPs on the season thus far. That's low, 2-1. Yankees being very patient here with McClanahan. And getting themselves into hitters' counts. The 2-1. Lowe, 3-1. Bobby Whitt Jr. on deck. Good speed at second, average speed at first. It'll be a 3-1. So, swing and a miss on a high fastball. Would have been ball 4. Count now full. Ball 4, inside curveball, bases loaded again as Olsen takes his base. And now that brings up Bobby Whitt Jr., who has been ice cold lately, but a chance for redemption for the baby bomber. Bases full of Yankees. Fouls a fastball back and out of play, 0-1. Tried to ambush it, but was a bit late as McClanahan dialed it up to 97. Now late on a backdoor slider, 0-2. And now Whitt stays alive with a fastball. Derek, I was just saying in the Darkstroke, you might take a year off and then try and get Juan Soto when he's a free agent. The 0-2, another foul ball as Whitt stays alive. Yankees up 3-2, bases loaded, 0-2 count to the rookie Whitt. Swing and a miss, got him on a changeup, 1 away. And now that brings up Jacob Stallings, who's 1 for 1. He singled in his first at-bat. Yankees would love another single here. Chases the high fastball, 0-1. Now that misses outside, 1-1. Yeah, I thought she looked fine, Darkstroke. I get what people are saying, but, like, I'm okay with it. Think she looks great. Can't wait for the show, honestly. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. That's what I'm saying, Darkstroke. It might be one of those things where you wait a year, get your finances in order, and then get Soto the year after. The 1-2 inside, 2-2. Everything been in the top of the zone to be a 2-2 to Stallings. Fouls off a fastball to stay alive, still 2-2. McClanahan at 51 pitches now, and Stallings will sky one to shallow center. Tagging is Garcia. Phillips, Garcia is being sent home. It is a sac fly for Stallings. And it's 4-2 Yankees, so Stallings got it just deep enough. And knowing who was out there and who was running, the Yankees took their chances. Phillips, not really a very good center fielder. And the Yankees get another run. It's 4-2 New York as Michael Conforto steps to the plate now with 2 on and 2 outs. Conforto 0 for 1. Fouls off a fastball there at 98, 0-1. So good at bat there by Stallings. Got the job done. Picks up Whitt at least a little bit. The 0-1 misses high in the zone, 1-1. The 1-1 popped foul and out of play, 1-2. As that misses high, 2-2. Dark stroke, I didn't say tank. I didn't say tank, I just said don't sign a bunch of folks. If this team is swing and a miss, strike 3, if this team is a playoff team and you lose Judge, you call up Dominguez, you use him as a stopgap, then you let Hicks go and you get Soto, you let Gallo go, then you have Stanton, Soto, and Dominguez as your outfield. Well, that's the thing, Derek. Look, I think even if the Yankees offer him 30, go to his original number of like 34, 35 million a year, I don't see a lot of other teams offering a 30-year-old outfielder that. So Robbie Ray pitching with the lead for the first time today. Nate Lowe, 0 for 1, takes a strike, 0-1. Now takes one low, 1-1. Now this one up the middle and through for a base hit. So Robbie Ray been struggling a bit lately. He struggled in his last couple of starts. And kind of scuffling here against Tampa, putting good ABs against him. As that brings up Brett Phillips, who drops a bunt. Olsen will tag Phillips as he goes by, 1 away. So yeah, Derek, I feel you. But that's what I'm saying, like, as Diego Infante now 0 for 1, 5 for 18 in his young career. Pops it up on the infield. DJ LeMahieu there in the lip of the outfield grass makes the catch, 2 away. Yeah, that's the thing. We're not, he shouldn't get a 9-year contract. Wander Franco, 0 for 2, takes a strike, 0-1. Franco having a terrible year with runners in scoring position. As there's a strike in the outside corner, 0-2. And now curveball is spiked. And Franco lays off. The 1-2. Oh, threw it behind him. Levels the count at 2-2. And now this one skied to center, but Dominguez has a beat on it. So the Rays strand a runner, and the Yankees get out of the inning without giving anything else up. We go bottom 4. Yankees up 4-2. So you look here at the Burger King fan cam.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jason.
So Jason Dominguez 0 for 1, leading off against McClanahan. And pops this fastball foul, 0-1. So that swung and missed, 0-2. The 0-2. Checked his swing, but goes around, says the umpire. Strike 3, 1 away. And now bring up DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. That leadoff walk in the third inning really started that rally for the Yankees, a 3-run rally. They sent 8 men to the plate, swing and a miss, strike 1 on the curveball. I mean, yeah, Dark Stroke, if he wins MVP and San Fran wants to give him that $40 million a year contract, then let him go to San Francisco. Like, seriously, like that's, I'm sorry, but like you just can't throw like all this, like, if the Yankees want to tighten their wallet, then, and that's how they're going to do things, then this is the truth. That's what's going to happen. That's when we're going to miss 1 and 2. We'll see how much Judge really wants to stay in New York. As LeMahieu chops one up the middle for a base hit. So LeMahieu now 1 for 2 with that walk. Continues to heat up here. Francisco Lindor 1 for 2 with a single. Fouls this one back out of play, 0 and 1. Wind is taking the ball to the left. But the Yankees did it without a home run that third inning. It was about a small ball. Walks, singles, a sac fly. As this has popped up to second, Lowe is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. And now Avi Garcia 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. LeMahieu, poor speed off of first. Ooh, and a curveball paints the outside edge for a strike, 0 and 1. And now that, the umpire says is low to level the count at 1 and 1. It's a good slider from McClanahan. He wants to know where it is. This might be his last inning of work. This will be number 69 in terms of his pitches. Nice. As this is fouled back out of play, 1 and 2. Already starting to run out of gas here in the 4th. Curious to see if Tampa pushes him 5. The 1-2. Broken bat blooper foul, but the bat head went farther than the ball. But a good job staying alive on that borderline curveball. It'll be a 1-2 now to Avi. And he's going to smack this hard to short. Oh, Franco boots it. Everybody's going to be safe. That's a clear error on Franco. But they actually hit the heel of his glove, and that brings up Aaron Hicks, who singled in his last at-bat, drove in 2. Now up to 47 RBIs, leading the Yankees in that category. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0 and 1. Only Mike Trout ahead of Hicks in the All-Star voting for his position. Trout hitting .375 this year. Is this a little dribbler back in front of the plate? McClanahan fields, fires the first, and just gets Hicks. A faster runner beats that out. Instead, it goes 1-3, and the Rays get out of the 4th. We go top 5, still 4-2 Yankees. Yandy Diaz, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Pops this up to left. First pitch swinging. Conforto is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. And that'll bring up Randy Arozarena, who has an RBI single, a triple, and a run scored. He has been red hot lately to get his average up to 264. And now hammers a slider foul, 0 and 1. Been doing his damage off the fastball, though, and it looks like Ray, aware of that, swung on and foul tipped into Stallings' glove, 0 and 2, is coming with the slow stuff. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. So slider, curveball, and then changeup as Ray finally retires Arozarena. Slider in there for a strike, curveball, swung on and missed, and then he chases the changeup low and away. And that brings up Brandon Lowe, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0 and 1. That's chopped foul, 0 and 2. That's outside, 1 and 2. Another foul ball there, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, got him with the inside fastball. We go bottom 5. Robbie Ray settling down. Matt Olson, 1 for 1 with a solo home run, also drew a walk in that third inning that reloaded the bases. And McClanahan's still out there for the bottom of the fifth to face Olsen. As that's hammered foul, 0-1. That's really the big thing that inning is the Yankees, who don't draw a lot of walks, drew 2 walks in the same inning. Being 0-1 now to Olsen. Popped him up, jammed him with a fastball. Near the pitcher's mound, Nate Lowe down from first makes the catch, 1 away. And now that'll bring up Bobby Whitt, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. He continues the scuffle. There were rumors the Yankees were looking to possibly trade him to Chicago for Yoan Moncada, switch hitting third baseman there, as Whitt chases a fastball, 0-1. Now takes one inside, 1-1. They were looking at possibly trading Lindor and Whitt for Avi Garcia and Yoan Moncada. The 1-1, smacked to the right side. Well, better than striking out. Oh, and Brandon Lowe will overrun it. They're going to call that an infield single for Whitt. So a 1-out single. And now that brings up Jacob Stallings, who's 1 for 1 with a single and a sac fly. He is a switch hitter, Moncada, and so is Avi Garcia. But it's one of those things, Whitt has amazing potential, and it's, do you give up on him after a half a season in the bigs? A little less than half a season. Might be something that we keep in the back of our mind at the trade deadline. As Stallings, who out in front of that fastball, McClanahan took something off on it. Only 93 on the gun. But Stallings, who, if he wasn't out in front of that, that ball went a long way foul. The 0-1. And Stallings, an oppo bomb! His 4th home run in the last 3 games! Goodbye, baseball! It's 6-2 Yankees! Jacob Stallings is on fire! His 14th of the year! RBIs 29 and 30! And the Yankees are up 6-2! Goodbye, baseball! And that's going to do it for McClanahan. He'll go 4 1/3, give up 6 runs. And out of the pen comes Josh Fleming, his 18th appearance of the year. Because in the dark stroke, the Nationals are not going to trade Soto just for Bellinger. And I need infielders. But if I trade, here's the thing, if I trade, as that's fouled off at the plate by Conforto, 0-1, out in front of the curveball. Fleming, sinker, cutter, circle change, curveball pitcher. As that misses outside, 1-1. If I trade Whitt and Lindor for Moncada and Garcia, as that swung and a miss 1 and 2. Avi Garcia, that is. Garcia would go to the bench. He can play everywhere. Also a switch hitter. Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter, would become the everyday shortstop because he's been on fire. And then Moncada would be the everyday third baseman. As this is chopped foul, still 1 and 2. But Whitt, just as I'm talking about him, gets himself a base hit. And then Stallings hits a 2-run bomb. So that's fouled off to the left side, 1 and 2. But we'll see. We'll see. But it's definitely something I was looking at yesterday. Is this pulled to the right side? Brandon Lowe there throws to Nate Lowe, 2 away. And Jason Dominguez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Of course, every game changes a player's value and all the other stuff. So Dominguez chops a sinker foul, 0-1. Dominguez 0 for 2 tonight. Pops him up. Jammed with the cutter. Franco makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score 2 more. An infield single for Bobby Whitt. And then Jacob Stallings, an oppo bomb. His 14th of the year. He seems to have found his home run stroke these last few games in the homestand. And the Yankees are up by 4. As Robbie Ray will come out for the top of the 6th. Mike Zunino 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Now this ripped to left, but Conforto there makes the catch on the line drive, one away. Played him almost perfectly on that one.
Now batting. Designated
Yeah, no, exactly, Dark Stroke, exactly. No, that's kind of what I'm kind of waiting on it, but it's in the back of my mind as Austin Meadows takes a strike 0-1. Now chases a slider out of the zone quickly, 0-2. And now a hanging curveball, but he popped it up off the end of the bat to Garcia, who makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Nate Lowe, who's 1 for 2 with a single himself, hitting .280 on the year. He takes a strike at the knee zone. I wonder if G-Man Choi went over to Texas in that trade, as that swung on and fouled off at the plate, 0-2. Now that misses outside, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Robbie Ray really settling down since the first couple of innings. We go bottom 6. It'll be the top of the Yankee lineup. DJ LeMahieu, Francisco Lindor, and Avi Garcia. And that'll do it for Robbie Ray. No reason to
for the Yankees. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
make him work harder than he has to. Clay Holmes starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will come in and pitch the 7th. LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, a run scored. The first pitch from Fleming is fouled off on the left field line, 0-1, out in front of that cutter. Fleming does not throw nearly as hard as McClanahan. The Yankees are having to adjust now as he hammers this one down the left field line, but it'll slice foul, 0-2. So good contact on a couple of swings there by DJ, but nothing to show for it just yet. As this one, humpback liner towards second, on a hop, loud to low, 1 away. That brings up Francisco Lindor. Frankie is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. First pitch to Lindor, and Frankie Lindor has now homered in back-to-back games. Goodbye, baseball! His 11th of the year. RBI number 30. It's 7-2 New York. An oppo bomb for Lindor. Goodbye, baseball! And it seems that as soon as I start talking about trading him, he hits a home run. Avi Garcia now will step up to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. And he fouls off a cutter, 0-1. He doesn't want to leave New York, Dark Stroke. The 0-1 misses inside, 1-1. I mean, maybe I do Whitt for Moncada straight up, but we'll see. As this one chopped to the right side and through for a base hit. So Garcia's 3rd single of the day. He's been on base 4 times as he also reached on an error by Franco. And that brings up Aaron Hicks, 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single. Been getting his hits, not getting the home runs lately. The power has cooled off a bit, but still getting his base knocks. As that's fouled back out of play, 0-1. Yankees now up by 5. It'll be an 0-1 to Hicks. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Well out in front of it. Hicks, the only Yankee, not only at 25 home runs, but at 20. Although Olsen is getting close now with his 19th earlier tonight, as that's fouled off, 0-2. Bronx Bombers starting to show a lot more power lately on this homestand. The 0-2, another foul ball as Hicks stays alive. Hicks got a 3-2 curveball, I believe, from Fleming, and that's what he singled off of in the 3rd, as that was way outside, speaking of curveballs, 1-2. The 1-2, chopped on the 3rd baseline. That's going to be a base hit. Garcia thought about going first to third, but a good arm for a Rosarena out there and left on that soft, shallow single. And Hicks has his second hit of the game, as that'll bring up Matt Olson, 1 for 2 with a walk and a solo home run. Swing and a miss over the top of that curveball, 0-1. You see they're subbing Olson 18 homers, my apologies, 18 homers, 40 RBIs. Swing and a miss on an inside sinker, 0-2. That earlier home run was actually career home run number 160, so nice round number there for Olson, I believe. As this is wrapped right to first. Oh, a double play. Oh, Frankie Lindor gives the Yankees another run. That's a tough break for Olson. He hit it right on the screws, but right at Nate Lowe, who then doubles up Hicks. Nothing the Yankees could do there. But Lindor says, don't worry, boys. I patted the lead. We go top 7. Yankees up by 5. As Clay Holmes now making his 21st appearance of the year, a 1-1 record, 12 holds, a 2.7 ERA, about a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And Brett Phillips hitting 228. Takes a pitch outside, 1-0. He had a sac bunt in his last at-bat. There, backdoor slider for a strike, 1-1. Now a fastball misses outside, 2-1. Backdoor curveball misses, 3-1. Diego Infante, the rookie, on deck as this one hammered foul. The count goes full. It'll be a 3-2. Chopped foul, still 3-2 as Holmes came at him with the fastball. Way inside with the slider, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. That brings up Diego Infante, who's 0 for 2. There's a strike, 0-1. Holmes looking to try and maybe get a ground ball double play here. Umpire not giving him the 50-50 call, 1-1. Phillips has good speed off of first. As Infante lays off the slider as that misses low, 2-1. Now swinging a miss through the sinker, 2-2. Seems to be Holmes' best pitch right now. And now a curveball misses low, can't get him to chase, 3-2, and Holmes is in danger of walking another man. Swing and a miss, got him to chase the sinker, 1 away. Huge strikeout there for Holmes. That brings up Wander Franco. Hitting for the first time today from the left side of the plate. He's 0 for 3. And he takes a sinker for a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball misses outside, 1-1. That's in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Phillips not going anywhere, 2-1. Strike at the knees, 2-2, as Franco lays off the sinker. The 2-2, backdoor slider pulled to Olson. He'll go to second for 1. Lindor back to first. In time, a 3-6-1 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. And nobody left on base because of that double play. We go bottom 7. Get up and stretch. Yankees up 7-2. As Bobby Whitt Jr. 1 for 3 with a run scored.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Bobby.
And Drew Steckenrider starts warming for the Yankees. Looks like he'll come in for the 8th, as it is not a save situation. Whitt 1 for 3. Chops this foul on the left field line, 0-1. Again, rounded soft roller to the right side, kind of a swinging bunt. Got an infield single scored ahead of the Stallings home run. As that misses outside, 1-1. JT Chargois and Jeffrey Springs warming in the Ray bullpen. As Josh Fleming trying to eat as many innings as possible. The 1-1. Oh, if it's fair, it's gone! It is just foul! And Bobby Witt's bad luck just continues. As now he's going to loop this to right field, and the catch is made out there by Infante, 1 away. Whitt has been robbed of so many hits during this slump and has been sitting at 6 home runs now for several weeks as Stallings 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, a sac fly, 3 RBIs. Takes one high, 1-0. The 1-0, chopped foul, 1-1. And now this one smacked fouled on the right field line, 1-2. Now this one smacked to the right side, but a nice scoop there by Nate Lowe takes it himself 2 away as the Rays finally get Stallings out. Michael Conforto 0 for 3 tonight. Usually hits lefties pretty well, but not this evening. As he takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1, smack to the left side. Diaz is there. Fires the first in time, and the Yankees go 1-2-3. We go top 8. Yankees still up by 5 as Drew Steckenrider takes the mound. His 29th appearance of the year, a 2-1 record, 9 for 10 in saves. All of that with Seattle. 1-0 as a Yankee out of the pen. A 2.1 ERA. And a 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Yandy Diaz, who does not hit righties very well, is 1 for 3 tonight. Fouls off the first pitch from Steckenrider, 0-1. Now a changeup in the dirt, 1-1 in front of this sellout crowd in the Bronx. And now a good tailing fastball on the inside part of the plate, 1-2. The 1-2, curve misses low, and Diaz lays off, so the count levels up to 2-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him at 95, 1 away. And that'll bring up Randy Arozarena, 2 for 3 with a triple, a single, an RBI, a run scored. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now a changeup for a strike, 0-2. And got him on the curveball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up Brandon Lowe, 1 for 3 with an RBI single, his 28th ribby of the year. He fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. Now this one skied to left. Goodbye, baseball. And it's 7-3 Yankees as Brandon Lowe gets his 8th home run of the year. It wasn't a terrible pitch from Steckenrider, but he's given up another long ball. Yeah, low and outside changeup, but Lowe got the good wood on it, and again, the ball is carrying to left tonight. So it's 7-3 now, and an 0-1 to Mike Zunino, who hammers one foul, 0-2. Now that misses outside, 1-2, and this is back-to-back appearances here for Steckenrider, giving up solo home runs. He is pitching in blowouts lately, though, so swing and a miss, strike 3. He does end up striking out the side, but Brandon Lowe gets a run back for Tampa Bay. And at the end of 7.5, we're going bottom 8. Yankees up by 4.
Leading up for the Yankees.
It looks like Kwang Young Kim will start warming for the Yankees. Looks like he will pitch the 9th. As Jason Dominguez 0 for 3 tonight. Smacks a sinker foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Jason. Swing and a miss on a sinker there, 0-2. Just a little out in front of that one. And now pops one foul and out of play. Good cutter from Fleming. And Dominguez is just able to stay alive. The 0-2 to Dominguez. Fouled off to the right side, and the count still 0-2. 40th pitch for Fleming in relief is outside, and the count goes to 1-2. Yankees up by 4 here in the bottom of the 8th. Now 2-2 as another pitch from Fleming misses outside. The 2-2 to Dominguez. Chopped to the right side and through for a base hit. So a little seeing eye single there as it just gets by the diving Nate Lowe. And that will bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Dominguez, great speed off of first. 7 steals in limited play time as that misses outside 1-0. LeMahieu also scored a run. He's also drawn a walk tonight. With the lefty on the mound and a 4-run lead, not running. As LeMahieu's going to serve this over the head and into right center field for a base hit. Dominguez with his speed is going first to third. He had to hold up to see if Brandon Lowe was going to catch that, but LeMahieu served it just over his head. And now back-to-back singles, and that brings up Frankie Lindor, who in his last at-bat made it 7-2 Yankees. With this solo home run to right, now he's got himself an RBI opportunity. 2 for 4 this evening. 2 on, no one out. And Lindor well out in front of a curveball, 0-1. As you see there, the Rays have left 6 men on base. The Yankees 8 thus far. As that one misses low, that cutter, 1-1. Dominguez, and blistering speed off a third. As Lindor pops this up, and this will be caught by Lowe. Dominguez will stay put as he runs it down in foul ground, and Lindor doesn't get the job done. So 1 away now for Avi Garcia, who's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Yankees would love to see him get another base hit here, or at least a deep fly ball. And, oh, he popped it up. Popped up the curveball to Zunino, who makes the catch. And neither Garcia nor Lindor can get the job done, and that brings up Aaron Hicks, who now needs a hit to get Dominguez in from third. This has been a problem this year. It's happened a few times. Not often, but it does happen. And now it brings up Hicks, who's 2 for 4. And Aaron Hicks hammers one to left center field and deep, and it's off the top of the wall. LeMahieu is being waved home. Here's the relay. It is in time. They will gun down LeMahieu trying to score from first on the Hicks double. That should be his 18th of the year, but Dominguez scores, and it's 8-3 Yankees going into the top of the 9th as Kim makes his 13th appearance of the year with a 2.18 ERA. There's a strike. Or, well, would be a strike as he's warming up. I should have tried to send Hicks to third to draw the throw. Just curious, did they give Hicks the double? No, they don't give Hicks the double. They give him a single, the RBI. They do not officially give him a double. They say that he goes to second on the throw home. So that it's not officially a double for Hicks, which I disagree with, but oh well. Austin Meadows 0 for 3, leading off here for Tampa as they take one outside 1-0. But a 3 RBI night for Hicks on 3 hits, all singles, as there's a strike, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Meadows. There's another strike in the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2, outside, 2-2. As this one is served to left center field, Meadows beats the shift. A shift-beating single to start the top of the 9th here. And that'll bring up Nate Lowe, who's 1 for 3 tonight with a single. And he's going to hammer this to left field. He's going to have a second single. And the Yankee bullpen is going to start getting up now. Looks like Chad Green and Gallegos will both start warming. As Brett Phillips, the king of the sack bunt, drops a beauty. Whitt charges, fires the first, got him for the first out of the inning as the other runners advance to second and third. Nice play there by Bobby Whitt, only play. And now that'll bring up Diego Infante, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout in his last at-bat. And he's going to hammer this to left field. That's a base hit. They're going to bring 1 run home. The other will hold at third, and now suddenly it's an 8-4 ball game. And they're going to leave Kim in here for Franco, who this is actually his worst side of the plate. And Franco says, how's this for my worst side of the plate? A 3-run bomb to left. Goodbye, baseball. His 5th of the year. And Kim just does not have it tonight. It's 8-7 Yankees. And that's going to do it for Kim, who gets rocked on 9 pitches, and the Yankees have to go to Gallegos. Single, 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 home run. So Yandy Diaz now has to, who's 1 for 4, has to face Giovanni Gallegos. And there's a strike, 0-1. Suddenly, though, Yankee fans' hearts are in their throats as this misses inside, 1-1. Now that misses outside, 2-1. Gallegos hasn't pitched in, this is 6 days. As this one popped up to right, the park will hold it. Fairly deep, but Garcia's there, makes the catch, 2 away. Jammed him just enough. And that brings up Randy Arozarena, who's 2 for 4 with a triple and a single, an RBI, a run scored, and the umpire doesn't give Gallegos the call there. 1-0. Now swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. Chases the slider out of the zone, 1-2. Now fouls off a high fastball, still 1-2. And Arozarena lays off that slider. The count goes to 2-2. This one hammered to right, but again Garcia's got it, and that'll end the game. So the Rays make a big threat there in the 9th. But the Yankees hold on to win 8-7. Gallegos comes on and gets, I believe that's his 21st save of the year. Robbie Ray will improve to 10-2. McClanahan drops to 6-4. The Rays put up a 4 spot against Kwang Young Kim. But the Yankees hold on. Kim's ERA is now at 3.86, 4 runs in a third of an inning. Eesh. Well, yeah, what are you going to do? He's been so good overall, but the Rays just seem to, well, they had his number. But the Yankees win, and that's the most important thing. Robbie Ray, 5 strikeouts, a walk, 2 runs. Francisco Lindor, a home run, an RBI, a base hit, couple runs scored. The Yankees take the first game of this set, 8-7. Robbie Ray's ERA goes up just a little bit, 1.43, as does McClanahan's the 3.54. And now it'll be Joe Musgrove versus Ryan Yarbrough. Yarbrough, another southpaw for Tampa Bay. So everybody out of the pen is still pretty much good to go, but I feel bad for Kim, who had been pitching so good this year. But yeah, that 3-run bomb, not good. Goodness. So Musgrove gets the start. Bobby Witt now considered ice cold again. Womp womp. Bellinger will go back in there. Dominguez. Avi in right. Lindor, to me, he's heating up. Olsen at first. I want to get... I'm going to give Olsen, I think, the night off. And we're going to put in, because he hasn't played now in 3 games, and I don't want Cabrera to get cold just from not being used. But he hits better against righties than he does lefties. But LeMahieu will play at first tonight. Cabrera will play at second. Cabrera will bat second, where he's been pretty good. Garcia third, Hicks cleanup. Lindor will bat fifth. Bellinger, the only... And actually, you know what? We're going to give Cody 2 days off in a row. It's fine. We're going to have... oh, didn't want Conforto. My apologies. No, Lecastro. So we'll have a bunch of switch hitters in there. Actually, you know what? Just to keep it good. Right, it's going to be righty switch the whole way down. LeMahieu, Cabrera, Garcia, Hicks, Bobby Witt, and Lindor. See if Bobby maybe gets a couple more hits with Lindor behind him in the lineup. Stallings will be behind the plate. Dominguez will play in center. Tim Lecastro gets to start in left. So again, we want to try and make sure that everybody is getting some playing time. And Belly will definitely, no matter what, Belly will start tomorrow. But this is the thing when we face multiple lefties in a row. And it does look like Brett Phillips will be starting tonight, so it'll be a... So Kiermaier is still out after hurting his abdomen on that diving attempt on a single by Lindor. Yankees held on to win 8-7 in the first game of this series. See what they do here with Joe Musgrove on the mound. His 14th start of the year, a 7-1 record, a 1.37 ERA. His last game got blown by the Yankee bullpen. And it happens. As Wander Franco, 5 homers, 18 RBIs, a 235 average. Got the Rays back in that game yesterday with a 3-run home run. Takes that one inside 1-0, and we are underway here in the Bronx. It'll be a 1-0, hammered foul, 1-1. A 1-1, chopped foul, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Franco. Swing and a miss on a curve in the dirt, strike 3. Stallings finds the angle, fires the first one away. So, LeMahieu, I think this is only his 3rd or 4th start of the year at first. We prefer to use Abraham Toro, but DJ's been heating up too. We don't want to suddenly take him out if we don't have to. As Yandy Diaz now takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. Being 0-1 to the Yandy man, Mrs. Lowe, 1-1. And now chops this to the right side. Bobby Witt with the dive from his belly. Got him at first, 2 away. Nice play there by the Rook, who despite his offensive struggles has been still very solid in the field. And basically belly flops here at Yankee Stadium to make a play and throw him out at first. As Randy Arozarena takes a slider for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Randy. And Randy Arozarena says goodbye, baseball. Took an outside cutter and hooked it to left. It's 1-0 Tampa. Arozarena's 8th of the year. And much like yesterday, Tampa Bay jumped out to the early lead then and before eventually losing. And yeah, it wasn't a terrible cutter, but definitely not Musgrove's best, as Brandon Lowe, who had a home run in yesterday's game, takes one low, 1-0. These tricky Tampa Bay Rays love coming up to the Bronx and causing us headaches, as that misses outside 2-0. Swing and a miss now on a fastball, 2-1. Now curveball punched foul, 2-2. The 2-2. It's a hanging slider popped up to left. Long run with Lecastro, but he makes the catch. Long run because of the shift, and that'll end the inning. But Randy Arozarena gets Tampa on the board. At the end of a half inning of play, Yankees already down 1-0. Ryan Yarbrough. His 14th start of the year, a 7-2 record, a 3.18 ERA. About a 5-2 strikeout to walk ratio, a whip at 1.25. LeMahieu, 277 average, 9 homers, 27 RBIs. A couple runs scored in yesterday's game. Also got thrown out at the plate in the 8th inning, trying to score from first on a Hicks double. And LeMahieu's going to start this off. Oh, it's knocked down by Franco. He'll recover, but LeMahieu will reach on what should be an infield single. So LeMahieu starts it off, and that brings up Ozzie Cabrera hitting .378. with 14 homers, 28 RBIs. Hasn't played in a while, and he drops a bunt. It's just going to kick foul. 0-1. Cabrera usually struggles against lefties. And that's going to go the other way. Knocked down by Lowe. And it's going to be an infield single for Cabrera. So the first two Yankees reach. And that brings up Avi Garcia. The wind is really carrying to left today. That's why Rosarena's ball traveled as far as it did. Garcia hitting .336. Fouls this back out of play. 0-1. 15 homers, 28 RBIs. The 0-1 popped up, foul and out of play. 0-2. Be an 0-2 to Avi. Chopped foul to stay alive, still 0-2. Yarbrough throws a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and a sinker, and he does not throw hard. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Every one of his pitches has a lot of movement, so you're not going to get a straight fastball from him. You got to keep that in the back of your mind. The 1-2. Chopped foul, another changeup there from Yarbrough. Bad speed poor speed at second, great speed at first. As Garcia pops it up to right center, shallow right center. Phillips is there. He'll make the catch, one away. So you look now at the Yankee starting lineup. LeMahieu and Cabrera both singled. Garcia popped up. Hicks is next. Then Bobby Whitt Jr., Frankie Lindor, Jacob Stallings, who has 5 homers in his last 10 games. Jason Dominguez batting 8th and playing center. And then Tim Lecastro batting 9th. As Iron Hicks, 25 homers, 48 RBIs, a .298 average. Looking to try and get that tying run in here. As he takes one outside, 1-0. Hicks a 3 RBI game yesterday. The 1-0, hammered to center field and deep. Going back is Phillips at the track. It's off the top of the wall. It's only gonna go as a very long single, as it looked like Phillips, it might have even hit his glove. So everybody had to hold up. And that brings up Bobby Whitt again. Bases loaded, 1 out. He had a base hit and a run scored in yesterday's game. And Whitt's going to get a base hit here. They're going to send home Cabrera. LeMahieu scores. The throw is not in time. A 2 RBI single for the baby bomber Bobby Whitt. And he finally gets a break as he looks to the sky and says, thank you. A seeing eye single to right. And it's 2-1 Yankees. Bobby Whitt Jr. with a base hit, finally breaking the slump. And that brings up Francisco Lindor, now hitting .302. And Frankie fouls this back out of play, 0-1. So 2 on with a man out, good speed on the bases for the Yankees now. Well, average speed in Hicks at second, great speed at first with Whitt. The 0-1 to Lindor. Swing and a miss on an inside cutter, 0-2. Double play still in order. It'll be an 0-2. Little chopper to the left side. This will be a tough play. Diaz the second for 1 on the first. Not in time. Lindor beats the relay, so it's a fielder's choice. And the inning continues for Jacob Stallings. Red hot Jacob Stallings. 14 homers, 30 RBIs, a .237 average. 5 homers in his last 10 games. 4 in his last 3, though, in particular. And the first pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1. Just a hair late on that low cutter. Right where he likes it, too. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 runs already in for the Yankees. As Stallings stays alive, just got a piece of that changeup. 0-2 still, a little out in front of it. The 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. Good eye there by Stallings to lay off the curveball. 20th pitch of the inning for Yarbrough. And popped him up. Just got under that cutter. Diaz near third. makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score twice. Bobby Witt with the bases loaded single. We go top 2. Yankees now up 2-1. And again, this Tampa team is a team you got to add on against, as Austin Meadows takes a strike 0-1. He had a shift-beating single to get that 9th inning rally started yesterday, as this is popped foul 0-2. Came around to score, even though it fell short by a run, as this is fouled straight back out of play, still 0-2. This one chopped up the middle because of the shift. Lindor is there, fires the first. In time, 1 away. And now Nate Lowe hitting .283. Been red hot since coming back to Tampa from Texas. Takes one just inside, says the terrible umpire, 1-0. And now a sinker for a strike on the outside edge, 1-1. And now this one hammered to right field and deep. Garcia back at the track, at the wall. It's gone! Nate Lowe, his 12th of the year, turned on an inside cutter, and we are tied at 2. A wall scraper, but it counts all the same. Goodbye, baseball. Yeah, not a bad cutter. Again, this is the second home run off the cutter given up by Musgrove. Probably the last cutter we throw tonight, as Francisco Mejia, the catcher, takes a strike at the knees. Mejia, I think it is, 0-1. Now he chops one foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Stallings finds it, fires the first in time, 2 away. Now that brings up Diego Infante, rookie, batting 8th, hitting .286. Chops this back to Musgrove, who will field and fire to first to end the inning. But Tampa quickly ties it. Nate Lowe answers another solo home run, and at the end of 1.5, we got ourselves a 2-2 ball game. Jason Dominguez, .354 average, 5 homers, 7 RBIs, will lead off here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Dominguez is hammered to the left side, but Franco makes the play. Full extension to rob Dominguez of a base hit and maybe extra bases. If this gets over Franco's head, that ball is rolling all the way to the wall, and Dominguez probably ends up at third with his speed. Brings up Tim Lecastro now hitting .322, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. First pitch swinging, popped it up, foul ground. Diaz down from third. Makes the catch, 2 away. Now to bring up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Started off the first with an infield single, just out of the reach of Franco. Swing and a miss, 0-1 there on a changeup. The 0-1, punched foul, 0-2. This one back up the middle and through for a base hit. So LeMahieu sends it back from where it came from. His second hit of the day, and Ozzie Cabrera now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. First pitch to Ozzie is outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Good cutter gets the outside part of the zone, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1. Smack towards left field and fairly deep. Going back, it's gone! The wind got a hold of it. I thought it might have been off the top of the wall, but it just kept sailing. Again, the wind blowing out to left today, and Oswaldo Cabrera kind of just flicks it to left. Goodbye, baseball. His 15th of the year. RBIs 19 and 20. Excuse me, my apologies, 29 and 30 for Cabrera. And it's 4-2 Yankees as they retake the lead here in the bottom of the second. And just as I was saying Cabrera struggles against lefties, he's proven me wrong. And that brings up Avi Garcia, who flew out to center in his first at-bat. And he punches this foul 0-1. As that misses just outside, 1-1. Garcia fouls off a low cutter, 1-2. Now this chop to the right side, that's going to be a shift-beating single as Garcia goes the other way with that outside curveball. And now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Just missed a home run to dead center. It hit the top of the wall as this one is sliced foul. 0-1. And it was only a single because everybody had to hold up. There were 2 men on base when that happened to see if he'd be caught. It might actually hit Brett Phillips' glove. I should have replayed that one as that misses outside 1-1. But either way, it was a single. Hicks was left at second that inning. The 1-1 is Lowe, 2-1. Garcia, very good speed off of first, so something to the gap. He'll be going, yes, they have, Derek. Yes, they have. This offense in particular, swing and a miss 2-2. Fortunately, I've been able to get hits off them. 8-7. That 8-7 game, man, I thought it was going to be not even necessarily an easy inning, but with 3 lefties up in a row, I thought Kim would have been able to handle it, but I guess not. Fortunately, Gallegos has been good, and we've been, again, getting out offense. A little small ball, a little long ball as Aaron Hicks hammers this one down the left field line. And it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! He hooks it around the left field foul pole. His 26th home run of the year. RBIs 49 and 50. And the Yankees are now up 6-2. Aaron Hicks, the second 2-run home run of the inning. As Garcia scores ahead of him, they meet at home plate, and it just wraps around the foul pole. And now that brings up Bobby Whitt Jr., who's 1 for 1. A 2 RBI single in his first at-bat. Now this chopped up the middle. Lowe backhands, fires the first in time to finally end the inning. But Ozzie Cabrera and Aaron Hicks, 2 2-run home runs this inning. Again, the wind is carrying to left. The Yankees are now up by 4. Brett Phillips will lead off, hitting .228 and playing in center for the injured Kiermaier. Fouls this off and out of play, 0-1. A former 6th-round pick of the Rays. As that misses low in the dirt, 1-1. Oh, look at that. Baltimore helped us out by beating Toronto. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 now. Smack to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Lecastro got a late jump. Phillips has good speed. He is heading for second. Lecastro does not have the arm of Conforto or Bellinger out there. So he gets his 5th double of the year. And that brings up Wander Franco, who misses low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Franco. There's a strike, says the umpire, 1-1. Franco had that big 3-run home run in yesterday's game as that misses outside, 2-1. And now a slider pulled to LeMahieu at first. He'll take it himself. Phillips will go to third, but 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. And now that brings up Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 1. He takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Goes around on the inside sinker, 0-2. Now lays off the slider, 1-2. Musgrove trying to get the strikeout here. That's in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Phillips not going anywhere. The 2-2 now. Skied to left center field. Lecastro is there. Will make the catch. The throw home is on target, but Phillips too fast. So it's a sac fly for Diaz, and it's 6-3 Yankees now, as that brings up Randy Arozarena and Joe Musgrove, not his usual sharp self, as there's a strike in the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Randy now 6 for his last 14. Every time I say Randy Arozarena, I think of Riddle. Hey Randy. Is this one blooped over the head of Cabrera? So Arozarena has his second hit of the day, an opposite field single. And now that'll bring up Brandon Lowe, who's 0 for 1. There goes Arozarena to second, and he is gunned down by Stallings, and that will end the top of the third. Jacob Stallings makes a perfect throw. Arozarena caught stealing, looking for his 12th steal of the year. We go bottom 3. Yankees now up only by 3. Francisco Lindor, 0 for 1, will lead off here against Ryan Yarbrough.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Takes one well outside, 1-0. Looked like that curve almost slipped out of his hand. The 1-0 to Frankie is Lowe, 2-0. You wonder if Lindor, after homering in back-to-back games, is finally starting to feel comfortable here in New York. Or it's just the fact that these lefties have been throwing cookies to him. The 2-0 fouled off to the behind the plate, actually, 2-1. Good changeup there. It'll be a 2-1. Another high cutter. This one fouled back out of play. 2-2. Lindor just a little late. The 2-2. Punched up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Lindor reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. Jacob Stallings now. He's 0 for 1.
The catcher, Jacob.
He's going to foul off a cutter. 0-1. Mejia has a decent arm behind the plate. Lindor has a few steals on the year. There goes Lindor. The pitch is a strike. The throw down to second just in time. A faster runner would have been in there. That was the pitch to run on. So Lindor, who I believe had 3 steals with the Mets, that's his first time getting caught stealing with the Yankees. A perfect throw from Mejia. So now a man out, no one on, an 0-2 count to Stallings as he fouls off the cutter, 0-2. Sometimes you just, well, especially against a slow thrower like Yarbrough, because that misses outside 1-2. It's like, would have loved to steal there. The 1-2, swing and a miss on an outside changeup, strike 3, 2 away. And now that brings up Jason Dominguez, who got robbed of a hit by Wander Franco in his last at-bat. A couple of young superstars here. And Dominguez smacks this one to left center, but Phillips will run it down, and that'll end the inning. We look around now here at the Burger King Taco Bell fan cam. Yankees still up 6-3. As Brandon Lowe, who was up at the plate when Arozarena got caught stealing, will take one inside now, 1-0 with a fresh count. And now popped up on the left field line. That's a fair ball. One hop into the stands as Lowe gets himself a ground rule shift-beating double. And that brings up Austin Meadows now, who fouls this off and out of play. 0-1. He grounded out to Lindor in his last at-bat. And now he's going to pull this foul, 0-2. Another foul ball, still 0-2. Another foul ball. Just haven't had that put-away pitch tonight, has Musgrove, as this one popped up to center. Dominguez has a decent arm, definitely better than Lecastro. He'll make the catch. The throw to third would have been in time, but it's offline, so Lowe gets to third. And now that brings up Nate Lowe, who homered in his last at-bat. And takes a slider inside, 1-0. Now that misses outside, 2-0. Curveball misses inside, 3-0. Mejia on deck. The 3-0, there's a strike at the top of the zone, 3-1. And now this one, line to left. Lecastro is there, will make the catch, will fire one home, but again, he has not as good an arm as Conforto or Bellinger. And another sac fly for the Rays. It's 6-4 Yankees. And that brings up Mejia, the catcher, as Musgrove, just not super sharp tonight, has given up 1 run every inning so far, as that's fouled off to the left side, 0-1. The 0-1 to Mejia. It's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-2. Inside with the curveball. Just hasn't had the breaking stuff really working well. As this one popped up to right. Garcia backs up a step now, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But another leadoff double comes around the score for Tampa. At the end of 3.5, Yankees are up 6-4. Tim Lecastro, Timmy, will lead off here against Ryan Yarbrough, whose 50th pitch of the day is on its way. And smack to left field, that's going to be a base hit. And it's going to go all the way to the wall. With Lecastro's speed, he is digging for 2, and he answers with a leadoff double now. His 4th double of the year, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. And DJ's going to smack this one to fairly deep left center, and it is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Le Machine! His 10th home run of the year! RBIs 28 and 29. The Yankees get the 2 runs. They've given up the last 2 innings. Right back with 1 swing. LeMahieu has been red hot lately. And just like that, it's 8-4 Yankees. What a shot into the Tampa bullpen by LeMahieu. 422 to left center, 108 off the bat. The Machine. And that's going to do it for Yarbrough. He goes 4+, 8 runs, all charged to him. And now out of the pen comes Drew Rasmussen for his 13th appearance of the year. A long reliever, 6.51 ERA, lots of walks, lots of hits. Ozzie Cabrera, 2 for 2 with a home run and a single, turns around to the left side of the plate for the first time tonight. Fouls off a fastball, late on it, 0-1. After all the slow stuff from Yarbrough, now you got Rasmussen throwing 99, 98. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. The 0-1 drops a curve in there, 0-2. To see there, though, Ozzie's 2 hits got his average up against lefties to 300. As he continues to try to make a case for Rookie of the Year. The 0-2 to Cabrera. Popped up, left center. Coming on is Meadows. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Now that brings up Avi Garcia. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Was on base. As that misses inside. Obviously, I can't remember when he came around the score, actually. This is chop foul, 1-1. Trying to remember who hit the home run that got, oh, it was Hicks. Hicks hit the home run that Garcia scored ahead of him. Like, who's next in the lineup? I can't think. That's what my brain was doing right there. Error sound. Anyway, 1-2 to Garcia. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at 98. Strike 3, 2 away. And now that'll bring up Aaron Hicks. There's his home run. A homer, a single, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Average up to 304 now. Him as well being turned around to the left side for the first time tonight. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. So Hicks, the first Yankee to 50 RBIs. Still tops in the league now with 26 home runs. Swings and misses on a curve there, 0-2. But Yankees getting contributions from almost everybody. Even Bobby Witt had 2 RBIs tonight as that's fouled off, 0-2. He's up next should Hicks reach. Be an 0-2 from Rasmussen. Smacked right to Nate Lowe, who makes the catch on the line drive, 1 away, or to end the inning, excuse me. 1 away, yeah. DJ LeMahieu, though, a 2-run bomb to left center. At the end of 4, it's 8-4 Yankees. Diego Infante playing in right tonight. I guess Randy Arozarena is probably the DH tonight as there's a strike, 0-1. Smacks this one to left. Lecastro backing up a bit, has a beat on it, makes the catch, 1 away. Now we got Brett Phillips, 1 for 1 with a double, a run scored. Pressed into emergency starting duty as there's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Former Milwaukee Brewer has become basically Mr. Ray as this is lined to Cabrera on a hop. He'll throw to first, 2 away. And now that brings up Wander Franco, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. He takes one low, 1-0. The 1-0 is pop foul and out of play, 1-1. Musgrove, this will only be his 65th pitch of the night. That bounced up there, 2-1. Fouls off a good curveball there, 2-2. Good pitch by Musgrove. The 2-2. Fastball rolled over to Cabrera. Tried to pull an outside pitch. Cabrera fires the first, and Musgrove gets his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up 8-4. As we look again here at the Taco Bell Panda Express Pepsi Fan Cam. One day I'll get a sponsor. Bobby Witt, 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single, now up to 15 RBIs on the year. He's hit the ball very well the last few games, just not a lot to show for it. First pitch from Rasmussen is fouled back out of play, 0-1. Again, just a bit late on that fastball. 1 for 4 last game, 1 for 2 tonight. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-2. Rasmussen throwing gas, throwing heat. The 0-2 misses high, 1-2. As Peter Fairbanks now warming in the pen. As Rasmussen tries to give Tampa Bay a couple of innings here. After, as this one smacked to fairly deep right, but Infante there makes the catch, 1 away. Now, actually, I misspoke before. Yarbrough only went 3+ innings, not 4+. As Francisco Lindor now 1 for 2 with a single. Turns around, another switch hitter batting for the first time tonight from the left side of the plate. First pitch from Rasmussen is fouled straight back, 0-1. Just a little out in front of that fastball. Tried to ambush it. As you see there, Lindor hits 200 points better from the other side of the plate than this side of the plate. The 0-1, chopped to the right side. Brandon Lowe is there. Will fire to first in time, 2 away. And that'll bring up Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. Came off a 2 for 5 day yesterday. 3 RBI game for Stallings. First pitch from Rasmussen. Swing and a miss on a changeup. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Jacob. Popped him up late on a fastball. Jammed him. Nate Lowe makes the catch on the lip of the outfield grass, and the Yankees go in order. We look again here at the Taco Bell, Burger King, Panda Express, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Metamucil, Fan Cam. I don't know, whatever. I'm just saying whatever now. Yandy Diaz 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI. 8 homers, now 25 RBIs on the year. Musgrove still out there. That misses low, 1-0. You have to imagine if he gets into trouble, he'll probably get a quick hook, though. As this one popped foul and out of play, 1-1. The 1-1, as this is chopped foul, 1-2. This one chopped to the left side, Whitt there, charges, fires the first, double pumped a bit, but with Yandy Diaz running, he had time, 1 away. And that brings up Randy Arozarena, 2 for 2. With a homer and a single. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. The 0-1 to Randy. Hey, Randy. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And that lays off the outside slider, 1-2. Sinker in the dirt, 2-2. Another slider there to Arozarena. Brandon Lowe on deck. The 3-2 payoff pitch, curveball pulled foul. I think Arozarena was expecting something a bit harder, but instead he got the curve. It'd be a 3-2. Again, this one, slow roller, just by a diving Lindor. And Arozarena gets his 3rd hit of the day. As that'll bring up Brandon Lowe, who's 1 for 2. And now some folks are going to start warming in the bullpen. It's going to be Kwang Young Kim. After pitching yesterday, first pitch to Lowe misses inside, 1-0. He's looking for some redemption. Ooh, and the umpire does not give him the clear-cut call there, 2-0. As this one popped up, just got underneath it, did Lowe. Garcia, again, the wind gets a hold of it on the track, will make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning, and will fire to first just to make sure Arozarena scampers back with some speed. Fastball is at the top of the zone, and he just got underneath it. And that brings up Austin Meadows now, who takes a strike, 0-1. Another strike, 0-2. That's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Stallings. Arozarena not going anywhere, 1-2. And now a high slider, punch to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Should have got a righty up, too, just in case. Dominguez gets it in quickly, but now 2 on with 2 outs for Nate Lowe. It looks like Kim is going to come in to try and get the last out of the 6th. His 14th appearance of the year, a 3.86 ERA. Just got 1 out in yesterday's game, but it was enough. And then pass the baton to Gallegos. Oh, my computer's freezing up. Don't freeze now. Come on. Might have lost the chat. There we go. Okay, cool. We got it back. So can Kim get the final out of this inning? We're going to see. Nate Lowe versus Kim. Fouls that one off, 0-1. Lowe 1 for 1 with a home run and a sac fly. His 27th and 28th RBIs of the year. Now pops this up, fouling out of play, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on a perfect curveball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And Kim comes in and gets the last out of the 6th. We go to bottom 6. Yankees still up 8-4. Big out there for Kim. Usually a long reliever, but in this case, used as a lefty specialist. Now Tristan McKenzie will start to warm, and it looks like he will come in for the 7th. See if the Yankees can't get 2 innings out of him as Dominguez turns around to the left side of the plate, 0 for 2. Inside out swing, pops up to shallow center, and Phillips makes the diving catch for the 1st out of the inning. For the 2nd time today, Dominguez is robbed by Tampa's defense. And that'll bring up Tim Lecastro, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss over the top of a curveball, 0-1. Castro now up to 328 with that double. Getting the start and left. Swing and a miss over the top of a slider, 0-2. So you see there the splits. Lecastro does not hit righties very well. He was in there for the lefty starter. As he fouls off a changeup to stay alive, still 0-2. Be an 0-2 from Rasmussen. Fouled off to the right side, still 0-2. So Castro making him work. Everything at the bottom of the zone here. Another foul ball. Well, Castro's the fastest man in baseball. So even if he can make some contact, he's has a chance to beat it out. But instead, he's going to get blown away by a fastball at 97. 2 away. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who his last at-bat extended the Yankee lead back to 4. With this 2-run shot to left center. Lecastro was on second. The ball just kept carrying. LeMahieu 3 for 3, a homer, 2 singles. He's 5 for 7 in the series thus far. First pitch from Rasmussen is fouled off to the right side, 0-1. DJ also 7 for his last 13 now. That'll get the old average back up to a respectable number. The 0-1, just a little high and outside, 1-1. And now this one chopped foul, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to DJ. Smack towards left center field, fairly deep. Going back is Meadows. Oh, it's over his head. He misplayed it. I'm curious to see how they'll score that. But LeMahieu into second. Looks like right now it's his 12th double of the year. I don't know if Meadows was trying to psych out LeMahieu and keep him at first, or he just took a bad angle. But either way, LeMahieu's on second. And now we go back to Oswaldo Cabrera's second inning 2-run home run. This from the other side of the plate. Just cleared the fence and left, but it still counts. Just over the scoreboard. So Cabrera 2 for 3 tonight, a homer, also a single. First pitch from Rasmussen is way inside, 1-0. Cabrera, .419 hitter with runners in scoring position. LeMahieu is a runner in scoring position right now. It'll be an 0-1 to Ozzie. And that sails outside, 2-0. Oh, no, that is not good for them, Derek. No, it's Oswaldo Cabrera to the left side. Franco backhands, fires the first, and got him to end the inning. Yankees leave a man on. We go top 7. Yankees still up by 4. So we go again here at the Burger King Panda Express fan cam. And Tristan McKenzie comes on for his 12th appearance of the year. 2 saves, 5-0 record, including 3-0 out of the pen, a 2.34 ERA. Yankees are going to ask him to get a couple of innings here, and then if it stays this score, probably have Ryan Stanek come in for the 9th. Francisco Mejia
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
fouls one off and out of play, 0-1. The catcher for Tampa Bay today. The 0-1. Chop to the right side. Cabrera backhands. Will fire to first and get him because of the shift. 1 away. You'd rather be safe than sorry at this point of the year for sure, Derek, as Diego Infante 0 for 2. Diego, excuse me, as there's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now this one ripped to third. Whitt, though, on a hop will field. Fire to first. In time, 2 away. Now that brings up Brett Phillips. 1 for 2, a double, and a run scored. Takes a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now that misses low. 1-1. No, exactly. Exactly, Derek. Swing and a miss. Chases a changeup out of the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a backdoor curveball. Strike 3. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7 as McKenzie sets down the bottom of the Rays order in order. 1-2-3. Yankees still up 8-4. Avi Garcia 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Scored ahead of the Hicks 2-run home run. A lot of 2-run home runs today. 3 2-run home runs today for the Yankees. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1. As Jeffrey Springs and JT Charjois warming now in the Rays' pen. Rasmussen trying to give the Rays, well, at this point, maybe 4 innings, if not 5, as that's fouled straight back out of play, 0-2. Really doing the job as a long reliever. Hold from the rotation, as that misses outside, 1-2. Maybe that's what it is. A lot of pitchers say that when they get pulled from the rotation, they don't have the time to think. You saw actually a lot of bullpen starters from last year who are now long relievers, and they're having great years because they're like, we don't got to think about our start now, or the fact that we play in Baltimore. It'll be a 1-2. Another foul ball from Garcia, still 1-2. You know, it's kind of funny. Aaron Boone took a shot at the new stadium for new dimensions for Camden Yards yesterday. Said misses inside 2-2, and it's like, dude, you just made a big deal because Woodward made fun of Yankee Stadium. Like, don't go into other people's stadiums and make fun of them. Swing and a miss. Boom, a fastball by him at 97, one away. As we look back at Aaron Hicks' second inning, 2-run home run to left, just hooked it around the foul pole. Garcia was on first. Or might have been second, but either way. So Hicks 2 for 3 with a homer and a single. Now 5 for 8 this series and fouls off a changeup. 0-1. Rays play him to pull from this side of the plate. It's like, yeah, you can't make fun of someone else's stadium right after somebody made fun of Yankee Stadium and you got butthurt about it. Like, I'm sorry, like, dude. Anyway, the 1-1 fouled back out of play 1 and 2. Like you don't want to do what you just got mad at Woodward for doing this to you guys. Like, and honestly, here's the thing, is that's fouled off to the left side 1 and 2. It's clearly worked for Baltimore because they are playing better this year than last year, and you want your home ballpark to give you an advantage. As this is fouled back out of play, still 1 and 2. The only difference is that the Yankees are beating up on them. They're going to go for a 4-game sweep tomorrow. But even that, all these games have been like 1-run games. Thank God for Clay Holmes tonight, as that's fouled back. And out of play 1 and 2 still. So Hicks making Rasmussen work. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And that's high, 2-2. The 2-2 to Hicks, fouled off at the plate, still 2-2. The 2-2, another foul ball. And this will be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. As Hicks really making Rasmussen work. And now that misses high, and the count goes full. Bobby Whitt Jr. on deck, 6 homers, 15 RBIs, a .240 average. And that's called ball 4. Looked like it hit the inside corner. So, but Hicks gets the call. And it's a 1-out walk, and that'll do it for Rasmussen. And then comes Peter Fairbanks, his 18th appearance of the year. A 1-2 record, 1 blown save, a 2.33 ERA. Hicks off of first, and Whitt drops a bunt. It's a pretty bunt, but it's going to bounce foul. 0-1. And the high slider. And now Whitt chops this to the left side, and Wander Franco, they'll get one, but Whitt's too fast. Yeah, seriously, Derek. Robbed again of a base hit. Bobby Whitt hit it well, but Wander Franco ranging far to his right. As Lindor fouls this off, Whitt was going. 0-1. I don't think it was a straight. I think it was a straight steal, but I think it was just too good a pitch to pass up. The 0-1 misses high. 1-1. Give me a 1-1 to Lindor. Pitch out. 2-1. There goes Whitt. The pitch is in there for a strike. The throw down just in time to end the 7th. And we're going to go top 8. Yankees still up 8-4. See, if when Lindor stole, like if that was, if Bobby was stealing when Lindor stole, that he would have been in there. But it just, oh well. One of these days I'll get better at stealing bases as that misses outside 1-0. It's absolutely possible, Derek. At this rate, absolutely. They just got to stay hot, as that's fouled back out of play 1-1. All right, can they stay hot enough to do that? Because they've both had some peaks and valleys in the year. Less valleys than peaks, but still, as that's fouled off by Wander Franco, 1-2. Now a changeup misses outside 2-2. This is fouled back out of play. Still 2-2. As this is punched foul in the left field line. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on a curve in the dirt. Stallings gets an angle, fires the first one away. I might let McKenzie just finish the game out, go 3 innings. As Yandy Diaz 0 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. Pops it up, first pitch swinging Cabrera. Shallow right center will make the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Randy Arozarena, 3 for 3 against Musgrove with 2 singles and a solo home run. He takes a strike, 0-1. And now chops the changeup foul, and the count goes to 0-2. The 0-2 to Hey Randy's in the dirt, 1-2. Checked his swing on the curve, did not go, says the umpire, 2-2. Now fouls off a fastball, still 2-2. As this is pulled to the left side and Arozarena has his 3rd single of the day. It is a 4-hit game for Randy. And that'll bring up Brandon Lowe, who's 1 for 3 tonight. And smacks one foul, 0-1. Now chases a splitter in the dirt, does Lowe, 0-2. Curve is just a little low. The 1-2, fouled back out of play, still 1-2. Yeah, no, I know, I'm worried about Cole too, as this is punched to the left side. Lindor will go to first in time, and that'll end the 8th. So the Rays leave a man on. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 4. Lindor was at the plate when Whitt got caught stealing. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Fairbanks, a fastball, slider, sinker pitcher. And Lindor is going to sky one to left center and deep. Going back, looking up, it's gone! An Oppo Taco for Lindor! He is now homered in 3 straight games. Goodbye, baseball! Number 12 for number 12. And the Yankees are now up 9-4. What a shot by Frankie Lindor. Again, getting it into that jet stream. The ball's really carrying the left tonight. That's about 4 rows back. That'll bring up JT Chargois out of the pen for Tampa. His 24th appearance of the year, a 1-2 record, a 4.5 ERA. Jacob Stallings 0 for 3 tonight.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob.
Fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Chargois, slider, sinker, fastball pitcher, throws very hard. Yeah, exactly, Derek, exactly. As now Stallings fouls off a backdoor slider, 0-2, just a little out in front of it. Now a pitch low, almost in the dirt, 1-2. Yankees now up 9-4, though. Looking to take another series and then go for the sweep tomorrow, as this is grounded to short. Franco there fires the first in time, 1 away. Now Jason Dominguez 0 for 3, robbed of a hit twice tonight. Once by Franco, once by Phillips. Skies this one to center, and Phillips won't have to work nearly as hard as he did last time. He'll make the catch, 2 away. And now that brings up Tim Lecastro, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. First pitch from Chargois, swing and a miss, chase the fastball, 0-1. As you see there, Lecastro, most of his at-bats coming against lefties, and for good reason. Now chases a low slider, 0-2. The 0-2. Popped up, shallow center, coming on is Phillips. It'll dunk in front of him for a base hit. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's 4 for 4 tonight. They check on Lecastro. Fastest man in baseball, might as well try and swipe second. As long as it ain't a pitch out. There goes Lecastro. It is a pitch out. The throw down. Still not in time. Lecastro so fast he beats the pitch out for his 6th steal of the year. That was as much on Chargeois as anything. He went as soon as he flinched. Lecastro went. So now a runner in scoring position for LeMahieu, who has homered, doubled, and singled twice, a triple away from the cycle. Hammers this on the left field line, 1-1. Just as I say that, again, triple shy of the cycle. Castro's 6th steal of the year. When it's 99 and 99, usually you should steal every bag. Be a 1-2 to DJ. Fouls off an inside sinker, still 1-2. So Lecastro, 2-hit night for him and a rare hit against the righty. As LeMahieu's going to smack this one to right field for a base hit. It'll get down. Here's the throw by Infante. Not in time. It gets cut off by Lowe. It's 10-4 Yankees. LeMahieu is 5 for 5 with 3 RBI now. As Lecastro scores from second. And now that brings up Ozzie Cabrera. And a little bit of small ball gives a little more insurance for the Yankees. Cabrera 2 for 4 with a single. An infield single and a 2-run home run. Fouls that off 0-1. Cabrera has a 1.1 OPS. LeMahieu, poor speed at first. As Cabrera swings and misses on that one, 0-2. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give... Look, Toro will come in. He's a faster runner. He'll also stay in to play first base. He's a slightly better first baseman than DJ. It'll be an 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets away from Mejia, though. He'll fire to first to complete the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees now up 10-4. And we're going to leave McKenzie in there. Be the heart of the lineup. So Toro stays in to play first base. And Austin Meadows 1 for 3. The lead off against McKenzie and fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. That's why the Yankees are so high on this kid. A long reliever, swing and a miss, 1-2, and a spot emergency starter. 3-0 out of the pen, 2 saves, 2-0 as a starter. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Stallings, 1 away. That curveball of his is nasty as Nate Lowe 1 for 2 with a solo home run and a sac fly. Takes a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. And he just deals when he is on. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That misses Lowe, 1-2. Lowe struck out with 2 on and 2 outs in the 6th. Kim came on to get him as a lefty specialist. As this is punched to third. Whitt there making another stellar Gold Glove play tonight. He made one early. He makes one late. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Bobby Whitt Jr. flashing the leather. And that'll bring up Francisco Mejia. He is the last hope for Tampa Bay. The switch hitting the catcher. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. Now swing and a miss on a splitter, 0-2. Last strike here possibly for Tampa. Swing and a miss, got him on a curveball, strike 3. McKenzie gives up only 1 base runner in the final 3 innings of relief. And the Yankees have now taken the first 2 of this 3-game set. They've won 4 of 5 here on this homestand. They will go for the sweep tomorrow behind Cal Quantrill, but right now, and actually technically that's a save nowadays. Musgrove improves to 8-1. Yarbrough drops to 7-3. And because McKenzie went 3 full innings, he gets his 3rd save of the year. As the Yankees put up a 10 spot on Tampa. LeMahieu went 5 for 5. To be fair, Randy Rosarina went 4 for 4, but some see here Dominguez getting robbed by Phillips. But Tristan McKenzie, his 3rd save of the year. And he has absolutely been grown into this long relief role. Joe Musgrove, 4 runs, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 7 hits, and 5 2/3. Yarborough, 1 strikeout, 8 runs, 11 hits in 3 innings. LeMahieu, a double, a home run, 3 singles, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Tristan McKenzie, his 3rd save of the year. Not a lot of bright spots except for a couple of home runs for Tampa, including one by Randy Arozarena, who definitely stands out and has been killing it this series. But the Yankees take the first 2 games by a score of 8-7 and now 10-4. So tomorrow, Cal Quantrill, 8-3, looking to get off his little mini schneid. Will take on Shane Baz. It was a 4.36 ERA. But we are going to call it a night tonight. So only 2 games tonight. It's been a long day, and I'm gonna go watch some wrestling. So have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll finish this series against Tampa Bay, and then we will head to Toronto for a 6-game road trip. We'll head to Toronto, then down to Tampa Bay. Where, funny enough, we play better in Tampa than in New York, but against them anyway. But good night, Derek. Good night, everybody else for hanging out. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Much appreciated. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.